Welcome to Canadian Crawlz. I'm Gabe, and this is just like the introductory video. So, yeah, just a little bit about me and how I came into getting the cars. Um, I am 15. I live in Ontario. I've been rock crawling for around 4 years now and playing around with cheap Walmart toys for even longer. I've had a hobby for them all my life pretty much because they're so, well, fun. You can really do anything with them. You can mod them to insanity. Like I have a B-17 Betty with like $1,000 in it, which I'll show you later, but it's had $1,000. It's lower right now because I'm swapping parts out. Um yeah. So kind of a little bit about me would be I have always been into RCs. Around 4 to 5 years ago, I have upgraded to proper 1/24th scale rock crawling from Red Cat and Axial, and an FMS Smasher, which is I'm selling, so I won't be showing it. I'm going to be trading it for an Axial Yeti. Yes, I have a modified Axial Yeti. And then I've also been recently getting into 1/10th scale touring, so that's going to be a build series because it's brand new. I will be showing it in this video. Um, so kind of how I got into 1/24th scale rock crawling was a couple of years ago. I went to a local hobby shop in Bracebridge, which is now in Gravenhurst. Um, and I was just looking around, and then one guy, and then the owner, his name's Sean, said, "Hey, do you want to try out this car that I got?" So I'm like, "Sure, why not?" So I drove it around. I'm like, "I love this." So 1 week later, I bought it for $200, a B-17 Betty. They're limited edition. I still have the coin. Unfortunately, I don't have the car, but I do have a Betty. Um, Whenever I flick my glance, I'm actually looking at it, so I will be showing it later though. Um, and then I just kind of loved it, and then I found a Traxxas Telluride, which is a discontinued car, so I had one heck of a time finding parts for it, and I stripped out my gearbox, so I bought a new part and went get out of the house. Um, and then after that, I bought a $100 kind of like project car with a hard body and a whole bunch of crap parts on it. So I kind of tore that apart and then let those parts seep into my other builds. Like the shocks and axles are on my Betty, while the steering linkage is on my C10, and the linkage is on the C10. Um, Axial SCX24 C10 and Axial B17 Betty. Um, and so I kind of just let that seep into it, and then I bought a um, deadbolt, which is same scale, 1/24th, and I modded that out and had some fun with it, and then it kind of just again ripped it apart, started using its parts for other cars, and then so that one kind of just disintegrated. The only thing that I really use now these days is the body, and I hacked the roll cage and put it on my C10. Um, and then the and then I bought a C10 off of, I guess, a friend that I was going to meet up and go rock crawling with, but then he didn't, and then my truck broke, and then a whole bunch of stuff happened, and he said, "Yeah, no, we're not doing it anymore. So you can buy it if you want." So I'm like, "Shit, why not?" Um, so I bought it. Now it's in my brother's possession, and he absolutely destroyed it. But probably whenever we go out rock crawling, he'll probably be in the background somewhere bashing around. Um, and then I've used a couple of its parts. Most of its stuff has also seeped into my other builds. And then I swapped out its parts for other parts for my other C10. And then, yeah, then not too long, and then in between those SCX 24s and all those builds, I bought a Arma Infraction, which I fell in love with. It had like a big speedrunner motor with tons of torque in it, so I was always doing like drifts and whatever. Shredded the tires, but I also kept on shredding the spur gear, so I kept on buying new spur gears, and some of them didn't fit, some of them did, and the slipper clutch kept on going. So I eventually just gave up, sold it, which I sincerely miss it. And then I kind of, sorry, that's my brother in the background. So I kind of diddled around, bought more 2.4s, did more builds, ripped more apart, and then bought a Traxxas Latrax, which is basically like a little kid's basher with rally car.
You bought it off of me. No, we traded.
No, I bought it off of a guy on Marketplace for $80.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the one that.
Oh, that one? No, I'll get to that. Didn't really like that, so I traded it in for an FMS, which I'm now trading in for an axial Yeti. So, but I did a little bit of upgrades to it. I changed out the trains for metal, and it had a high-speed motor in it. And changed out the batteries for some 600 milliamps, but nothing really big there. Excuse the hair. But then after that, I bought. I was like, oh, well, yeah, sure. So I went out. I went rock crawling. I found this place in Bracebridge called BBM, or Bracebridge Mountain. Fell in love with it. And I always take my car. Well, don't always, because I'm 45 minutes away from there and I can't drive. So whenever I go, I always take my cars out and I always test it. And then during that, Levi, you can come here. So this is my brother. A video. Making a YouTube video. Okay. Come over. So this is my brother Levi. He has the Axial SCX 24 C10, the other one. He's gonna have a black one with a beetle, with an axial beetle body on it.
Should I grab it?
No, because it's kind of destroyed right now. Bad idea. Here, take your RX-7. So yeah, he's gonna be occasionally in the videos and driving and whatever. So, yeah. So I went out to BBM one time. I made a friend with a guy who had a no. I bought a Traxxas TRX 4M Defender. Put around $300 worth of mods into it. Loved it for a little bit. Changed it. Hated it. Sold it to a friend. So it will possibly occasionally appear in videos. Maybe. But it's going to be a friend's, so it's going to look a lot different than what I had it. If I can, I'll try and put up a photo of it right now. And then sold that and whatever. And I went out rock crawling with a friend named Jamie Bloomfield, and he's a 1/10 rock crawler guy. So I saw them crawling around. I'm like, I want to get one of these things. So I got a 1/10 scale Red Cat Scout International 2, Gen 8. That wasn't bad. I owned it for maybe close to a year. I didn't really like it that much because I was looking for something a little bit more performance-based, not scale or trail. So I sold it, and then I used that money to buy my touring car, which is kind of in shambles right now. So it's going to be a whole build series on its own, hopefully ending in August. And then I will be adding So yeah, and then over Christmas, I bought a mini cat, which I also have right now, so I will be also showing it later. So that happened. So I have, and then I sold it, kept the mini cat, and now I have four trucks. Sorry, three rock crawlers, one touring car. And so now I will go into showing them. So excuse the mess. I'm gonna be hand holding this, so this might be loud and messy. Um, this is the B17 Betty. It's a simple truck. This one I got actually for my birthday because I always regretted selling my first Betty. So Dad was like, "Oh, whatever." So, well, it wasn't an all whatever. So he found a guy that had one of these things. He bought it bone stock and then gave it to me. And so I put mods into it. I chopped the body, like I got rid of the fender flares. I slammed it. These are the shocks off of the old truck that I first got, which is a hot racing. I got some DJ crawlers, swamps, I think swamp claws or whatever you want to call them, some Endura deep dish aluminum vented wheels, some brass sidebars, Endura red motor, axles. I have no idea what they are. Samix 9-gram diff covers. This isn't staying in here. That's just a replacement for now so that I can possibly get it running. And then same on the back. Brass high clearance links. I'm probably, oh crap, gonna change that. Yeah, I don't have the body clipped down, so yeah. That I got for my birthday, so that was just a quick build that I made. This is my Red Cat International Scout 2. It's lightly modified. I got it over Christmas as a three-way purchase with my dad and my sister. My dad got a like one of the normal Ascents, and then my sister got a pink Ascent, and then I got this one. So this one's pretty lightly modified. I pulled off the lights, so there's no lights in it anymore. I do still have them, so I can put them in if you guys want to see it like that. I probably have a video or a picture of it, though. And this one's pretty good. This one has a few modifications, not many, though. It has Endura deep dish brass vented rims, Endura swamp claws, and a Endura 180 48 turn reverse rotation brushed motor, and Mias Racing. Sorry, it keeps on going blurry. Mias Racing drive shafts. But other than that, it's like pretty much bone stock. And then I've had a couple of different tire sets on it. Like I had some Little Guy Racing parts, Swamp Kings. Those didn't really work out well. I had some Hyraxes. Those weren't exactly what I was looking for, so I got rid of those. So yeah. Oh shoot. Yeah. So that's that one. I got that one over Christmas. This one is probably one of my most recent builds. This one is my Axial SCX 24 C10. This one has a lot of modifications. This has the deadbolt chassis hacked onto the back of it. But in the underside, it is heavily modded. In the front, I have I don't even know what brand it is. I just have a like low profile bumper with D-rings because it's my recovery / towed rig. A Ramp Crab 2.6 kg mini servo. And I guess I would just keep it going from the front to the back. Endura flex blades with some Endura 39mm shocks. Endura 64mm by 24. I think they're Klingons with, again, Endura deep dish brass rims. And then going down, stock axles, and then upgraded linkage, or steering linkage. Also upgraded linkage, and drive shafts. And then in the center, I have a Goop RC 24,000 2400 kV brushless motor, outrunner, a Dumbo. This says 6-channel, but I'm actually running 4. So 4-channel. It's a 2S lipo. I think 2S capable. That's all. And then back, I have a Endura like tow hitch for my trailer down here. So that goes with that. I'm probably gonna do some detailing for the wood. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't even have like for weights that many mods. I think these are aluminum, and then I have more aluminum under here with the Endura drive shafts. So this one I kind of called up Ideal Hobbies in Barrie. Called them up and said, hey, do you guys have any C10s in stock? They said, yeah. We got an orange one. I said, perfect, because I knew that it would pair up with this one on the left. So I'm like, yeah, that'd make a good combo. So here it is side by side. And I don't really disagree that it's a nice looking combo. And then my 1/10 scale touring car that is literally in shambles is over here. So I'll bring it back over. I have some replacement parts, so it will be operational probably soon. Excuse me. This is it. It is a Red Cat EPX Lightning. Red Cat Lightning EPX Drift. It has few modifications. Like you can't tell it anymore, but these are Toyos. Toyo tire. I forget which ones. I forget what they're called. A upgraded 3800 kV brushless system, stock channel, stock servo, stock shocks, getting new ones. Pretty much stock everything, to be honest. And then Red Cat Traxxas response tires, which are absolutely shredded. They did have tread like this one. They used to be like this. These are front tires. They used to be like this, but now they're like that. This one I was gonna get a Tamiya TTO2, and that one didn't go as planned because it was an hour and a half away, and it had yes, that's a balded tire to plastic. And it had like 3 different bodies, but it was like an hour and a half out, and it was $350. So I was like, and then I found this one. I'm like, yeah, I'll take this any day, thanks. So I purchased this for around $250. This is my last car that I can buy. So these, minus that, this is the FMS Smasher that is going on Tuesday or Wednesday of, I guess, I don't know what's the date right now. I'll put it down below for when I was writing this or making this. But that's going, and that's getting traded in for a Axial Yeti. But yeah, this is what is in this. Very minimal mods. A bigger spur and a bigger pinion. That's pretty much all. So this is all going to be entirely rebuilt. I'm going to be putting on a GTR body, new Toyos, probably some drift tires, and a bigger motor, that's for sure, a better servo, better controller. I have spares for these, don't worry, and I'm also going to be swapping out these. So pretty much all of this is going to be completely different by the end of this. So this is going to be a whole build series on its own. So yeah, that's pretty much all of this. So basically, that's pretty much all of it. Yeah. How I want to run this channel, if it even gets more than 30 subscribers, to be honest, is just I want to build it by how you guys like it. You don't like something, say it, and I'll stop. You like something, and I'll do more of it. And you think, oh, I think that this might do this car some good, like, oh, the Betty could have, I don't know, 49mm shocks with this setup, and I'll probably, if I think it's probably worth my time and money, then I'll go, sure, go for it. So I'll buy it and I'll attempt it, probably. As long as it's a good idea. Don't say anything stupid like, oh, get these massive shocks for the Scout and jack it up. And then throw in this, like, Mias Racing, like, speed motor. No. The Betty is comp. The C10 is recovery. So, and then the Scout is going to be trail. So if you have any ideas for those cars, hit me with it. I love input, and it's constructive criticism. I'll take it. I don't really care as long as it's worth it. So yeah, that's pretty much the introductory video. Sounds kind of dumb, but I'm hoping that this is gonna go well. So yeah, tell me what you think, and I will make a video soon for me running one of my trucks, and I'll do a full overview.